My adopted daughter wished me happy birthday. My adopted daughter wished me a happy birthday yesterday, and she called me Dad for the first time. It was my actual birthday, and when she said happy birthday that morning, it instantly brightened my day. After dinner, she asked if she could share something with me. She began talking about her biological dad, who had been in and out of her life. She described how she watched him walk away from her and her mom when he voluntarily gave up his parental rights in court. I had heard that story before, but then she added something I didn't know. Our birthdays are only 2 days apart. I had noticed she seemed more withdrawn this past week, but I didn't want to push her to talk about it. After she finished sharing her story, I asked if she missed him. Her response was colder than ever. No, I don't even think about him. I had explained before the difference between me being her dad and her father, and she understood. She usually just called me by my name, which I think made her feel safe knowing there was a distinction. But this time, she said, "You're the only dad who's ever cared about me." I smiled, but I could hear the heartbreak in her voice. So I pulled her in for a hug and said, "I'll always be your dad, and I'm never going to walk away." That was when she finally started crying properly. I comforted her, and we each expressed our love for one another. Her tears turned to happy ones, and she even kissed me on the cheek when she went to bed. Later, I checked in on her to make sure she was okay, and she said, "Good night, Dad." I fell asleep nearly crying, feeling grateful for our connection.